Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Online. Got some entertainment news for you tonight or today for you to listen to. One article here that really made me feel that not only that I wanted to talk about this article with great pride, but also to highlight some of the realities that some journalists or people in media face. So let me just bring the article up for you. Bear with me a second. I have the article up and I've just got rid of the article. Hope you all are having a great day today. For those of you who are watching, please make sure that you are not only subscribed to the channel, but also make sure that you hit the notification bell in the corner. Very important you do that, because when you hit the notification bell, it also gives you the opportunity, or allows you to know when live shows are currently being shown. So when it's a live show, you'll know exactly what's going on. Okay. So this article, I don't know how much press it's going to make, but I've changed the article to what it's put in the newspaper. This newspaper is the Metro newspaper. That's a national newspaper in the United Kingdom that is posted everywhere. Literally, you pick up for free, and it's even in our underground. You'll see a lot of it around the undergrounds as well. So it's a free newspaper. I changed the article from being Halle Berry stops for 2 rejected reporters on red carpet for the John Wick 3 premiere. That's what I've put. The article actually reads via the Metro: Halle Berry stopped on John Wick 3 red carpet for 2 black reporters who were denied interview. It's almost the same thing. But anyway. And the interview and the actual article is written by Alicia Adejobi. So shout out to Alicia Adejobi of the Metro for doing this article, which as soon as I read it, I thought, I've got to do something on it. Anyway, so Halle Berry stopped in her tracks after 2 black reporters were denied an interview with her at the New York premiere of John Wick Chapter 3. Parabellum. This week, the 52-year-old walked the red carpet at the NYC premiere last Thursday alongside her co-star Keanu Reeves to promote the 3rd installment of the blockbuster franchise. Emerald Marie, a reporter from Where Is the Buzz TV, was on the red carpet alongside another reporter friend, Lamar Dawson. Naturally, the pair were keen to chat to Halle about the new role as Sophia in John Wick, but their other peers on the red carpet. But they were left disappointed when a member of the PR company organized the premiere shut them down and apologized, saying that they'd run out of time. In the video clip of the moment, the publicist says, "Sorry guys, we don't have any time. I'm sorry." When Emerald asks if she and Lamar can instead do a group interview, the PR replies they don't have time for anything because they're already starting at the theater. However, their luck changed when Halle spotted them on the red carpet on her way inside the theater and turned on her heels to head over for the interview. Although the PR stated time constraints as the reason, Emerald believes her race played a part and says that as a black woman, she has experienced similar snubs several times in the past. Surprise, surprise. Explaining her frustration, Emerald said in an Instagram post, "Oftentimes black reporters are pushed to the end and aren't able to get proper interviews that they need." Surprise, surprise there as well. Well, tonight, Halle Berry interviewed with everyone. As she approached myself, I was the only black woman on the carpet, and there was only one black male. As soon as they got in front of Lamar and myself, her PR said they have no time to speak to us, and they began to walk away. She added, I prepared all day. I was super excited. Who doesn't want to talk to Halle Berry? She looked at me and looked at Lamar and said, no. I can't skip my brother and my sister. Emma went on to describe how Halle fought for my voice, and the actress responded to the snub, proved why she's a leader and a queen. The reporter continued, when you guys see reviews on movies, it's usually from only a white male perspective. I've covered the last 4 major films out, and I was the only black person at all 4 screenings. That's a problem. But on Thursday, Halle Berry spoke up for me, and I honestly never forget that. I found a new love and respect for her. Emerald captioned the post with a number of black empowerment hashtags, including Black Brands Matter. So, you know what? I read the article, I saw it, and I thought, no, I have to speak on this for a number of issues. First and foremost, when you hear about Halle Berry, and you hear about people talking about Halle Berry, often they say, oh, she won an Oscar because she slept with someone. It was real. She slept with someone in the movie. I think it was Monsters, and she won an award for that. And there's a lot of negative press about Halle Berry and how relationships and her marriages and how they break up and all the rest of it. But listen, Jennifer Aniston's had how many marriages? Elizabeth Taylor had how many marriages? But when they talk about Halle Berry, her relationship seems to be an issue as to why she's not getting big movie roles. So they say. But anyway, so when something like this happens, and a lot of talk is about celebrities and what celebrities do and what they don't do. And so for Halle Berry to do what most PR companies would not have wanted her to do is to turn around and to reach out to 2 people that look like herself and actually give an interview, that's big props to Halle Berry. A lot of what these PR firms do, they tend to take you away from people that look like yourself. And they just want you to work with people that they feel does well for their business and their brand, rather than do business on being fair to everybody. They do this. So you might have John, or let me say Elizabeth, or Jenny, or I don't know, Tara from the PR firm. And generally what they do, they target the people that are the big name brands first. They'll target them. And then the lesser known brands, they'll target them. They'll go for them afterwards just to get in with them. But where they feel that there's no benefit, or their bias comes in, or their racist behavior comes in, they will ignore you. I've experienced it myself time and time and time again. And these people are the reason. These PR firms and these PR people, they're some of the reasons why you only see the same sort of people doing reporting all the time, the same old reviews all the time, and there's no different perspectives. So I'm really glad that Halle Berry did what she did. And a lot of these PR firms that do what they do, they need to be exposed for the stuff that they do. Because what happens is, because you don't play ball, or when you go to these events, these PR people want to tell you how to do your job and do their job at the same time. For example, they're going to tell you, say, okay, you got 3 minutes, or you got 2 minutes to do an interview. You can't ask this question, that question, that question, that question, that question. So basically you get no interview, or very little of an interview. And then the people that they get on really well with, or the people that are in their clique, they say, all right, here you are. Here's 20 minutes you can talk to them, or here's 10 minutes you can go that. And then that matters as well, because that's content. That's content. That's advertising. That's money. Of course, the better the interview, quality interview you get, the more viewership, the more readership you get, the more people are going to be attracted, the more opportunities you've got for advertisement. So big brands are built on obviously advertisement, but on quality interviews, quality, great content. But of course, if these PR brands are going along, blocking you from getting access and getting content, and use the excuse such as, oh, we've run out of time because they have time for everybody else and not for you. Even though you may have put yourself down as a PR and a firm and reputable and have done your got your qualifications and are reputable about what you do, they still don't acknowledge it. And there are people around that today that still do this sort of stuff. So kudos to Halle Berry for what she did. A lot of people talk about how celebrities do this and celebrities do that. Some of the times it's not to do with the celebrity. Sometimes the celebrity doesn't even know that the PR people are doing what they're doing. So on one hand, the PR are pushing the celebrity one way for them to get higher up the food chain. But usually when the celebrity gets pushed up the food chain, when they crash and bury and their career is done with, it's still the people that care from the beginning that have time for them. You see it in the world of boxing. A lot of these fighters, they start off, you know, with the community and working with the community, and then after they get pulled away from the community, and they get, because they're big stars now, they're superstars, or the PR thinks them, think big, forget your roots, think big. And I understand and thinking big and dreaming big, but always think about the people that started off and, you know, looked after you when you started out, because you're gonna, when bridges break and you go back, you have to come back. It's those people who look after you. There are a lot of people I know in the past that have done interviews, started off doing interviews with how to call it, small brands, and then those small brands have built their profile, and then that's given them the platform to get onto the big platform. And then what ends up happening is they get their chance at a big platform, they mishandle those people that are the small chain, the small fruit, and then have to end up going back to the small fruit to rebuild themselves. So my advice to you out there, you know, if you are, just persevere, keep going, you know, and keep up the fight. And shout out to, again, Halle Berry for doing what she's doing. And what a queen. And what a leader. And I hope more celebrities, actors, actresses, performers, sports stars take a leaf out of what Halle Berry has done and give more to media that look like themselves and actually care for them. Because a lot of the media out there, the same media that you're running to and you want to have your face up, are the same media that are demonizing you, the same media that are putting out trashy, racist, race baiting headlines out there about you, your family, and people that look like you. This is the media. It's sensationalism. And I don't know when our people will get it. This is not about divide and conquer. This is about what is out there. If the media was as clean as it should be and telling the truth the way it should be, we wouldn't be having these issues. But unfortunately, it's much more of a deeper problem. But again, shout out to Halle Berry. Shout out to her being conscious. Thank you for her to turning around and giving those two reporters the opportunity to get that interview. And it would be interesting to see how that PR firm respond to that. And it'd be interesting to see what Halle Berry thought of that situation and whether she's aware of situations like that before. Now, that would be an interesting interview as it is. And I'd love to be able to get an interview with that person who's in the PR to find out exactly how their process worked. So, yeah, great stuff there from Halle Berry. I just thought it was an article that I should talk about. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been BWTM Online. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave your comments, and check us out. www.bwtmonline.com. Look us up. Take care. See you soon.